And welcome to the 11th episode of the Golden Blocks. I'm your host, Jony, and here we have DJ. And hopefully, later in the episode, we will have more of the members arriving. We just don't know because it's it's New Year's. We're recording this on New Year's Day. It is January 1st, 2021. It is around 1 p.m. Central Time that we're recording this. And we have all had an exciting year, especially with COVID hitting. And I'm being sarcastic about that. It's actually been a really terrible year. But overall, with this introduction, we do have two new members. They're not with us currently, just because one of them was busy last night and the other stayed up late because, it's New Year's Eve. The first new member is Tyler. He has joined our group. He is the youngest member right now. He is 13. And we have our other member, Aaron, who is BlueBot206, that's on the Discord server. As well as that, if you guys want to join the Discord server, I will drop a link for you guys to go and join that as soon as possible. And as well as that, we have a few topics to talk about today. And,
Yes, we do.
the first topic that we have to talk about is what was your Christmas haul? What did you guys, receive? And, since it's only two of us right now, hopefully Emma comes in and she can just, hang out with us and talk to us and see what she got. We'll see what DJ had. What did you get, man?
Okay, so for what I got, I ended up getting a brand new phone, thankfully, because my last one was complete garbage, as you can ask Jony that.
It wasn't bad. You had an iPhone 6S, wasn't it?
7, but it was still crap.
Not bad.
Yeah. And I got a new Apple Watch, which I am very grateful for, because I've been wanting one forever. AirPod Pros, a new headset, which I'm using right now. New Joy-Cons, and they're just the regular colors because I had the neon ones, which I did not like. I wanted the regular gray ones because all And then I got almost all the money I needed to get the PC. I'm still a couple bucks short, but I'm gonna be getting it soon, hopefully.
I know you said that it was like 350, so that's a big chunk of money for you, especially since you don't work currently and you basically have almost the amount here. I know you have about $300.
Uh, yeah, I think I do have 300.
But I know you're probably going to have to purchase a couple things before you even try going for the for the computer, because you're going to have to you're going to have to get a new SD card for your camcorder, and then I think you said that you wanted to back the new Shadowcast from Genki, and we'll be talking about that more later in the podcast, so you guys are informed about it. And yeah, but yeah, like you said, you are very close to purchasing your friend's computer, which means you could definitely do a lot more stuff. You could do a lot more video production and editing and stuff like that.
Yep.
So,
And yeah, I think that's all I ended up getting, to my knowledge.
nice.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
I also got a shirt with the JS Camera logo on it,
which
and a Marble Hornet shirt.
which I know you showed us. I think it was a couple days after Christmas when we all called and you were like, "Dude, look what I got," and you were like, "Merch, merch."
Merch. Buy it.
Buy it. I mean, he is the only one that actually has a official JS Camera shirt merch, which nobody else has. It's a one of a kind shirt that he has currently. So And the show, the web series itself is kicking off really nicely. There's over 100 subscribers now on his production, so it's really doing good. And you guys should definitely check out JS Kimmer, which I'll also be dropping description down below, which is part of Golden Block's production, but it's his project. So um, that's really cool because I know like the phone you got was an iPhone 12 Pro, wasn't it?
Yep, 12 Pro, and I've been wanting it ever since it got dropped or announced.
Which is like so it's a lot of money. Like the phone itself is expensive. Like
It
it's
really,
insanely expensive.
and I was told that I am not getting a new phone unless I buy my own.
Yeah, so I mean you're gonna have to let that last for a while, and then if you gotta upgrade, you gotta upgrade.
Yeah.
I think you beat me overall with like with Christmas haul because I know since I am really old. I mean I'm not that old. I'm only 24, but still like I'm I'm an adult. you know, there's going to be certain things that I'll receive as gifts still throughout my lifetime, but with what I think I received that was really nice hauls was my brother-in-law and my sister. One of the items that they got me was a canteen bottle with a Rick and Morty poster on it. It's a really cool one, which I believe I
Oh,
do
hey
have
Emma.
here. Yeah, I got it right here. I mean, you can see it a little bit, but still, it's a really cool canteen bottle. And oh, hey, look, Emma's here. I'm glad you came in. Oh, she's muted. So we all kind of have like the topics. I wrote down a document for what we're talking about, which we'll definitely be talking about more later on an episode. So I think Emma's kind of prepping herself a little bit, so she'll definitely be talking here in a little bit. Uh, but yeah, that's one of the items that I did receive. And then another one was a little duster, air duster that cleans like electronics. My mom actually got that. It's supposed to be a knickknack, but it actually works and it runs on USB. So like I can just plug into a USB port or a little power brick and just start cleaning stuff. And I think those are really
Yes.
the nicest. Oh, also I got an electric griddle. I finally got an electric griddle, which was something that I was very very happy for because I do enjoy cooking, and I really really wanted to get that. So that's why I did that, and it was very nice. I really did enjoy that.
Hello, welcome to the next Golden Blocks episode.
No.
Can we just start all over, please?
Okay.
No,
No.
I'm just kidding. That's a joke.
Oh, bully me. Yeah, bully me. Let's do it throwback. Throwback Friday. Oh my.
Throwback
It's
Friday.
the wind of. Oh, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Oh, that's awesome. All right.
Slap you in the face.
Go ahead and do it, you won't, you coward.
Well,
Yeah,
as you guys can see,
behind you.
oh my,
Welcome to my ASMR.
oh my God! Can I not die for like 1 second, please? Oh my God! I'm just gonna continue calling you Emma just to irritate you.
Please don't.
Okay, then be quiet.
Then
Okay.
just speak for once, please.
Hi, I am speaking.
Only
all
speak
right.
relating to the topics.
So
Okay, I got a telescope for Christmas so I could see in my neighbor's windows.
there you go. Thank you. All right. That's so since.
Or the stars. I don't know.
All right. I'm gonna say because this is her real name, Emma, but she wants to be called as EG, but I've met her as Emma, so that's exactly how. I'm sorry. I'm the type of person that can't really see someone differently just because.
Revert back to Bean Frog.
No. You can't make me.
I mean, that's kind of how I met you, but then I was like, wait a minute, what's her real name? And then that's when she was like, it's Emma. And I was like, oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
but so okay, so you got a telescope for
Yeah.
Christmas. What else did you get?
Yeah. I got some Swedish fish and Crayola markers.
Did you really get Crayola markers?
Yeah, dead ass, man.
I
But
think
they're
I'm
like
the
the
I think I got the
professional
best
ones.
haul for Christmas.
Oh. Yeah, because they do make
Um,
professional. They do make like really, really
They
aesthetic
make actual
like
actual
markers.
markers. They just yeah.
Because Crayola makes a lot of different products, like
They
from
do.
Play-Doh to
Crayola is owned by Hallmark.
What?
Yes.
is
Are
this
you
true?
serious?
Look at
That's
the back of the box of any Crayola product. It talks about like Hallmark and stuff.
oh
Let me see.
my. Okay, I'll
I'm
take
curious.
that.
It is Hallmark. The
Oh
creators
my gosh, is it really
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Hallmark is the parent owners of Crayola since
That's
1984.
that's
Who
cool.
knew the company that makes crappy movies own an actually good company?
One of the
Honestly, though.
biggest companies to own Crayola.
Wait a second. Huh?
Emma is confused.
She is very confused.
I
Well, yeah,
am.
she's like, wait a minute, how is Crayola owned by one of the like by a big corporation that makes really bad films, but yet
Yeah.
they own Crayola?
Oh, it's snowing, by the way, guys. It's like
I
snowing.
really didn't want to think about that because I know it was gonna snow today.
Like it's
It's
snowing
snowing for
outside.
y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lucky.
why you
No.
want snow? I mean, it's cold out
Yeah.
there, isn't it? Where you are?
Baby, it's
Actually, let me
cold
check real
outside.
quick.
He's like, I gotta go check to see if it's freezing or not. And it's funny because the fact that he lives all the way out in Mississippi, like all the way at the end of the country, and it's cold.
Right.
If it's cold, like that's really really weird because
That's that's
it's
sus.
typically never that cold. So it's just it's really weird.
Okay, so ever since Christmas ended, it's only been either warm or cool. It's not even cold anymore, which is
It's
making me
just cool.
angry.
Like it's just moderately cool, right?
Yes.
It's funny because out here, like I know I live in Wisconsin, but it is freezing out here. It's been cold for like the past week, and it's getting to those temperatures where it starts getting really bad and nasty. And I know since Emma's not that far from me, it's probably gonna start getting the same too. But she's a little bit more south, so like she's not gonna get hit that badly.
Oh, that's a lie.
I mean, you're not closer like north. Like I am like I accidentally hit my server computer. I was like, but still, it's just like you're down here and then I'm all the way up here. Like it's pretty close, but still like you're like in the not really in the center of the state, but it's just
I am
nasty.
in mid Missouri.
Yeah, you're in mid Missouri. I mean, it's still. But back to the topic. I think Blue said that he's gonna hop on with us here in a little bit. So if we gotta go back to the topic of like Christmas haul, we'll definitely do that. Because he is a new member. I wish Tyler was here to jump in, but Tyler has been up really late last night.
We were making a video and it was
So
hilarious.
so hopefully he'll be on later. If not, then you guys will probably see him in the
I
next
was
episode.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. 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 Oh my gosh.
Huh.
Keep personal stuff out.
I know, but it's funny because the police showed up. Anyways.
This is Emma, you guys. I mean, it's not surprising. So like everybody knows Emma. But anyways, if Bluebot,
Segways are weird.
Jesus Christ, if Bluebot comes in, we're gonna go back to his what he got for Christmas. But we recently watched the video game awards as a group and part of Golden
Oh,
Emma
Box.
didn't stay that long.
Emma kind
I
of
did
bounced.
actually.
Emma bounced in and out literally, like throughout the
Yeah.
entire
I
stream.
I was like, I came in and then I left. I came in and then I left.
Emma was bouncing in and out, but it was Tyler, myself, and DJ that sat through the entire thing. And
Yeah.
they were presenting a bunch of awards at the beginning. During the pregame, they were showing a bunch of awards, and they're doing world premieres, which was just like it was nonstop world premieres. Some games that seemed pretty interesting, which included one of the games towards the end of the show, which was Arc 2. Arc 2 um, looks like it's going to take on a different aspect from what they presented us.
And Vin Diesel is gonna be in it.
Oh
Yeah,
my monkey.
yeah. Vin Diesel's going to be in Arc 2. And as well
And
as
they're
that,
making an art show.
uh-huh, which Vin Diesel is also going to be in it too, which really made me surprised because I was like, he's done
I'll be
voices.
back.
Yeah. So he's done voices and stuff, which he has done remarkable jobs on it. But the fact that he's going to be in this anime was just very surprising for me. Um I clearly was not, you know, I was kind of blown away because I sat there and I was like, wait a minute. He
Like,
is he's gonna be
like,
in the anime.
like at first we didn't even know it was Arc 2. We thought
Yeah.
it was a completely different game.
Yeah, like I had no idea this, but then I saw dinosaurs. I was like, this is gonna be a cool like Jurassic, like dinosaur game. I like it's gonna be pretty cool. But then when it said Arc 2, I was like, what? They're making a
What?
continuation to Arc? Like I was just completely blown away. And that was one of the few games, and as well as that, they presented world premiere of a continuation to Mass Effect, which was at the very end of the game, which I was very excited about.
It was the very last thing they announced before the game of the year.
And at the beginning of the show, they presented a new Smash Bros. Fighter for Fighter Pass
Sephiroth.
2, which was Sephiroth. Yes. And
Eh,
people
eh,
were okay with it. Some people were very upset about it.
Okay, here's our reaction. At first, we were like before they even revealed who it was, like we were yelling out names. I was hoping it was gonna be Waluigi, mainly because Charles Martinet, the voice of Waluigi, had tweeted earlier that Waluigi was trending,
Yup, yup.
which 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 makes me think, hey, maybe he was supposed to be revealed like
But
next, but
never was.
yeah,
Not
but
until
like they wanted a big character to be revealed at the Game Awards, so
so
maybe Waluigi might get in. I hope.
maybe because he did mention about it. It was trending because I looked it up and it was trending. So
And and as soon as we saw Sephiroth, we went completely silent for the whole trailer. Like,
it was really crazy because I was not expecting to see another Final Fantasy character, but they did have one of the main protagonists, so they had to have the main antagonist in the game. They
yeah,
had what was his name?
uh, Cloud.
They had Cloud, so they had to put Sephiroth in it.
But this meant Sora and Gino were most likely gonna be deconfirmed. And Gino has already been deconfirmed, which has made me very angry.
Yeah, yeah. So hopefully we get to see maybe another Nintendo character. Hopefully we get to see like Waluigi, because I know Waluigi is a racer on Mario Kart Deluxe, and if that's the case, maybe we'll get to see him popping
Bonjour.
on on Smash Bros. Welcome back. Yeah, Emma bounced out for you audio listeners. Yeah, she bounced out. Like she said, she was like, I'll be right back. But now she's back. We're talking about video games awards still. We're talking about Sephiroth's appearance for Smash Bros. Fighter Pass 2. as the next character in the line. Like people assumed that Waluigi was going to be the new reveal, but
I was very angry when it wasn't.
Me too.
I mean, DJ was angry. Tyler was like,
I was highly
"Really?"
disappointed.
Tyler was like, "Really, Sephiroth?" Like Tyler, I think Tyler was a surprise. He was like, "He's a good character, but really, Sephiroth?" But I mean, it really had to fit in due to the fact that we had Cloud in the game already as the main protagonist. So why not add in the main antagonist from Final Fantasy?
I guess that does make sense.
Can I just say the very first red flag was during the pre-game show, and it was the best action game award, and you know what that went to?
What?
The Last of Us Part 2.
It's very funny because The Last of Us Part 2 received 7 awards that night, and it no matter what, they were going to receive the best game award for the year. It was very obvious from how many awards they were receiving that it was going to receive that award.
But why? Why? That game sucked.
Okay, I really just didn't care. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't care much for Last of Us Part 2 because of its storyline, because it's following Ellie's storyline and an Abby's storyline. Which,
Yep.
like, you have the main protagonist and then the main antagonist, so, like, you're following both of their stories, and then somehow they collide into each other, and then it follows Ellie's plot once again, and then she basically loses everyone towards the end of the game, and then she realizes that she only has herself, which was a very, very heart-wrenching moment in the game. But
she
still,
should have killed Abby.
Still, though,
You what, mate?
it still surprises me that that game still was just as crazy as it was, and it still received that many awards, even though, like, I don't know, there is just a few downfalls of the game, but still, like, Naughty Dog is really well for making these kind
The
of games.
graphics are also just amazing.
Okay, yeah,
so
I agree with that. The graphics were beautiful in The Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah, so that gave it a big gave it a big upper hand compared to a lot of the other games.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Final Fantasy
Yes.
7. Like, that was a great game too. I definitely do agree because the remakes so far for a lot of these games.
The remake has been so good.
I definitely do agree, but I'm guessing people were just leaning more towards Last of Us Part 2 because, oh my god, it's Part 2. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Oh, it's probably going to follow Joel's and Ellie's story again. And then, within the first, like, 3 hours, first hour, yeah, never mind. Within, like, the first couple of hours at this point, he's just dead. So, like, big spoilers, if you guys are listening to this and watching this, yeah, big spoiler, Joel is dead within the first couple hours of the game. So,
What
like,
What made everybody
shame.
angry?
like, people were very upset when Joel was killed off in that game.
Everybody loved Joel.
He was such a great character throughout the entire series of the first game, and then the second game, it's just like... So I think that's another reason why a lot of people were just not really into Last of Us Part 2, because Joel was killed off at the beginning of the game. And
Also,
it just... Mhm.
Oh, you go first. You go first.
Well, it killed off the very, very, like, bond between the two characters of Ellie and Joel. Like, the fact that they had to kill him off that quickly in the game and just stay on track of a new character that nobody really knew was just kind of, like, very different. It gave it a different atmosphere, and it just didn't give... I think that's the reason why a lot of people just didn't really enjoy Last of Us Part 2, was because of the bond and the chemistry that Ellie and Joel had. That was probably like a really big thing for a lot of these players and the consumers that purchased the game. Go ahead. Go ahead. What you're gonna say though?
Okay. And for y'all remember the best performance awards, like the best actor and all that junk. It
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Last of Us Part Two was nominated twice for it for Ellie and Abby,
I'll be
but
back.
Abby ended up winning,
Yep.
which what made me even more angry because I hated Abby.
Oh, well, I mean, you probably was it because of like her being the main antagonist, or just like,
It was just best performance.
well, yeah, the fact that they got two awards for that, just for that section, or I don't know what it's called, category, is just like surprising because okay, her voice acting was okay, like it's not the best, it was okay. Ellie's though was phenomenal, as
I
always,
would have been
because
okay if Ellie won. I would have been
I
okay if Ellie
yeah,
won.
but the fact that Abby won and she was a brand new character, voice actor that was brought into the game, it just I was just like, okay, you know, I don't understand why the voice actor for Ellie should have won that award, and I would have been pleased with it, but still, I just like one of my friends told me, he said the video game awards is literally just a giant joke. So I kind of agree with that at this point. But I mean, the video games awards themselves with their world premieres were very very pleasing. There is a few games that I am definitely very excited for, including one of them being Back for Blood, which is basically the return of Left 4 Dead. It's basically Left 4 Dead 3 because these were the original game developers from Left 4 Dead, and they are basically bringing back Left 4 Dead, but it's Back for Blood instead, which many people are excited about, and I believe the reason why it's called Back for Blood is because Left 4 Dead 3 was supposed to be a game created to continue off from the series, but never got released entirely. I believe they scrapped the entire project, and then when the game developers created Back for Blood, that's why it's called Back for Blood, because this was supposed to be an entire new atmosphere for the game, and it's it's kind of revising the series itself, but it is completely different from Left 4 Dead, and that's why it's called Back for Blood. The animations, the graphics for the game are completely different. From what I've saw in a live stream of Jacksepticeye, him playing with Dai Denola and a couple other content creators, the stream itself, the game itself was phenomenal. I enjoyed it because the vibes of it were just so point on to Left 4 Dead series. And next to that, the whole bind system was very. I'm gonna say this right now. It's very similar to Killing Floor. The bind system is very similar to it because you have to use like your money system to purchase certain weapons items, and then you have those items and weapons as long as you can have it, and then if you run out, you have to wait till the next like safe area and purchase more items. I
And
am. Mhm.
and I remember when we were like watching the trailer, we actually thought it was Left 4 Dead 3 because like
Three,
we were
yeah.
all freaking out. We actually thought Left 4 Dead 3 was happening, and I was hoping it was because that means Half-Life 3 was probably gonna get revealed, but no, it didn't.
Half Life 3 might get revealed in the next couple of years. I'm gonna say this right now. Maybe in 2022, hopefully. Um, but I mean, there was reports of Half-Life 3 not going to be released until I think another decade, less than a decade, but that was like that was years back. That was like a few years back. So hopefully we'll get this reveal. Hopefully by next year, 2022. If not, I don't know how long they're gonna push it for. But respectfully, this game is going to be Left 4 Dead 3, basically, because of the original game developers for the game are doing this, and
But this
I'm
is
very
not a
excited.
Valve game, though.
Yeah,
It's not a Valve game, though.
yeah, it's not a Valve game because it's actually made from the game developers of Left 4 Dead 3 because this is their own project, which it's still crazy that they're not with the company anymore. But I'm still happy that they're doing this game because bring vibes of Left 4 Dead 3 or Left 4 Dead is pretty awesome.
Waiting
And
for TF3.
yep. But um with video game awards kind of kicking off the way it did, uh we did something that Tyler, DJ, and I did, and we sat down and they trailed me through the Marble Hornet series. Oh,
Yep.
and can I say this? It was a great web series. I've seen many web series because I enjoy original content like that, and this was by far one of the top. This was one of my tops because my top favorite web series is Video Game High School, which is still by far the best video series online. But this is like one of the tops because of its originality and what these guys had to do for certain effects and certain practical effects. Basically, it's very original, and I enjoy the found footage as well because found footage series films overall, I love it because it gives you that suspense that you don't know what's going to happen next. And I do enjoy that a lot. And that's why when we watched Marble Hornets, I enjoyed I really really did enjoy these series. And the series was created in 2009, so like from there on till what year was it? 2016?
For 2014 is where it ended.
2014. So like 5 years for 3 seasons and for about 133 episodes, which consisted of both Marble Hornets tapes and To the Arc tapes, which it's pretty crazy because with the information that DJ and Tyler were giving me of the series was really, really heavy information that I would have never known about if I didn't have DJ and Tyler here to explain about that. So a lot of stuff that was in the series itself was really, really awesome.
And Marble Hornets was very heavily inspired, or no, Jazz Camera was very heavily inspired by Marble Hornets.
Yeah,
You
because
you you
because
will probably see a lot of similarities if you watch Jazz Camera.
because you have the director, you have the characters themselves that are portraying for the series and like the events that are happening. And JS Camera is its own original series, but it is sticking to the lore of Slenderman, and that's why you have the operator and then the characters themselves, um, which we do plan on revising one of the logs because one of the original actors that was supposed to play in log 8, can I speak about it or is
Yeah, yeah.
so so with log 8, log 8 was supposed to be an interaction between and
Yep, Jacob.
Jacob and a man from Germany talking about the Slender Man, just the entity
Yes.
itself. But
Yeah.
the entity itself was named differently because of the culture and stuff. But that was supposed to that was supposed to be an episode that was done and scripted, well, written between DJ and myself. But what happened was, right now one of the characters isn't responding back about doing the entire recording, and so uh, DJ and we're gonna have to revise that entire episode and figure out what's going to happen now with log 8.
Yeah.
I mean, it shouldn't be too long because we I mean, with the creativity that DJ has, and with my expertise of just helping out and editing, it will definitely get it done and finished so that he can get recording on it. So
Yeah.
hopefully that'll be the case here. But with Marble Hornets as the series itself is very awesome, and I know we're gonna have to watch the film, the spin-off film, Always Watching, a Marble Hornets story, and as well as read the graphic novels that was basically a continuation of Marble Hornets itself, but it's following the story of Jessica, who was a main protagonist of. Well, she wasn't a main. She was just a protagonist of the second season because she was in it for how many episodes was it? She was in it for like
Like half the
yeah,
season.
half the season, and she disappears. But there's a big thing that happens at the end of Marble Hornets, and that's the reason why she becomes the main protagonist of the graphic novel itself.
Yeah.
Well, it's not the graphic novel; it's multiple graphic novels. It's a comic series, so I'm definitely excited because I actually do want to watch the film. I mean, we could watch it, after this podcast, or we could watch it a different day. But I definitely do want to watch it and then start reading the graphic novels because it is continuing off and it's part of the lore. So, next to that, Mr. Beast, Jimmy himself is about to hit 50 million subscribers, and everybody knows Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, Jimmy, or on Twitch it's Mr. Beast 6000, as he loves dropping huge quantities of money for content creators, streamers, anything. He is a big supporter when it comes to donations, and it's all out of gratitude from the people who support him and enjoy what he does.
He literally bought like a $300,000 house for one person.
Yeah, for one person. So whatever money he's getting from people helping and purchasing their merchandises and stuff, he's just giving it back to just people, helping other people out. Oh, were you gonna say DJ?
Be 6,000. Oh.
But Jimmy himself, he's actually not a lot younger, but he's younger than I expected. So Jimmy's 22 actually, and I did not know that. Jimmy is 22.
He lives in the South.
He lives in North Carolina, and he is yeah, he's 22 years old. I thought he was older than me. No, he's actually younger than me. I'm very surprised about that. But he is a really crazy video content creator, and the fact that he's hitting 50 million subscribers pretty soon it's already given him a big following just because of the stuff he does and how he returns his gratitude back to the community. It's awesome, and I mean, I know there's drama that happens every now and then, but still, like, he's a great content creator. I enjoy the videos that he does.
Morgs.
Hey now. It's some good stuff. Like, he's a good content creator. Like,
He's a really awesome dude.
he's
super
really
nice.
awesome. He's super nice. Yeah, he's a really awesome dude. And so, with talking about Mr. Beast, that was a very short topic, but
Yeah.
we usually if it's stuff like this, we kind of keep it short. But if it's a big topics like video games awards and Marble Hornets and this and that, we're gonna talk about it. But if we're doing like little announcements like, hey, he's getting 50 million subscribers, or hey, the series just hit over 100 subscribers, stuff like that will happen every now and then. But one big thing that I am very excited about, because for one, the company Genki. Now, don't get it confused with other Japanese companies that are out there, this and that, but the company Genki, which is mixed with American and Japanese designers and um, basically engineers, have created once again another wonderful device, which is called the Shadowcast. And if you guys have heard about Genki's Bluetooth receiver for the Nintendo Switch and their portable dock, which outputs the connection of the console itself to any type of display, and all you gotta do is connect the um, outlet powered device into an outlet, and it literally has the USB C 2.0 connection going out towards the dock, and then the HDMI into a device. It connects the signal to the portable dock and to the external device display. That's what the device does. They have made those wonderful devices, but Genki has created the Shadowcast. And what the Shadowcast is a very, very simplified capture card, which is possible because there are capture cards out there that don't require a lot of components to run on computers and to run through programs and are not expensive. They are very inexpensive devices, and Genki has created one of these capture cards, but it is called the Shadowcast because what the device does, it connects directly into the console itself. It connects through USB-C 2.0 into whatever computer or device you have. No, not device, into whatever computer you have, and you use the Shadowcast program that was designed by Genki, and it transfers that signal into the application. And what that means is that you can connect that application to your Streamlabs OBS and stream your gameplay to whatever service you have, and definitely make that a more affordable object for yourself, because capture cards these days are very expensive, including with Elgato capture cards, because they're over the $100 limit.
I can't even use my Elgato.
Yeah, I know they're so expensive, and I know you like because you don't have a computer that's capable for doing that, correct? Yeah, so it's just like, and plus, computers need that very, very high required capability to run it, because I know, like, I have a HD 60 Pro in my computer, which is one of Elgato's products, and you need a really good working computer that has a decent processor and a great graphics card to run it. So I have that. But the
But I
good thing,
don't.
the good thing about this Shadowcast device is that you don't need a high performance computer to run it, because it runs through an application, and it is very simple interface, very easy to use. Pardon me, I have a lot of burpees, but it's a really awesome device that Genki is bringing out to the public, that is being fundraised through Kickstarter. I'll drop a link for you guys to go and check it out yourself, because they have 26 days left of the Kickstarter, and they already passed their goal of $30,000, and they are almost to $1 million. They are three-fourths away from hitting 1 million. And since they've crowdfunded that much for the device itself, it's going to be another breakthrough, because that means that they'll be able to use that money to do more stuff and create more devices just like the Shadowcast and the Bluetooth receiver and the portable dock itself, which I highly recommend it, because there's a lot of content creators and a lot of um, people out there who've already used some of these products, and they really do enjoy it, because they're really good devices that are used for just for like the Nintendo Switches and other devices out there.
Yeah.
And next to that, We do want to announce that we did have another member that we had to exclude out of the group, which was Dom, which you guys have seen him and listened on many episodes, and we did have to remove him from the group for personal reasons and for being very inappropriate from time to time, especially with on the community Discord. It was something that myself, DJ, and Tyler had to do because we had to confront him about a certain issue that happened, and it was not easy, especially for a few of us. I definitely was not happy for what he did, especially since it was to another member, which I will not be naming who it was. It was a very hard thing that we did have to do. And so if you were wondering why he's in this podcast or anything or where he's been, it's because of that reason. He is now off of a Golden Blocks group, and he is no longer a member. So
And probably will not be returning anytime soon.
we did, yeah, we had to do what we had to do. It's all part of the process of what happens. It was the same thing when we had Sarah on the group. We had to remove her, and that's what we did with Dom. We had to remove him too, and yeah, he will most likely not be returning. On to other topics. The YouTube. The YouTube. I don't know why I called it the YouTube, but YouTube is there's rumors spreading, and this is sourced from DJ because he spoke to me about it. I can't find any articles of this rumor, but YouTube is planning to um, cancel of sending the creator awards, which is the silver, gold, and diamond plaques that content creators receive when they hit 100,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers, and then 10 million subscribers. And there's rumors that they will be stopping those plaques for those content creators, and that's probably based on materials, and that's probably the reason why, and could be the fact of maybe they're not making enough money, and they're probably spending more money sending these plaques out to the content creators that are basically making them that money. And it's a bit upsetting because there's a lot of people who are out there that have these channels, that have these communities, that are actually looking forward for these plaques because it's showing that they hit a milestone in their career. Then hitting 100,000 subscribers, it's such a big milestone, and then hitting the 1 million and then hitting 10 million because they know that they have such big communities and have a lot of awesome and dedication for these people who are checking out their content, and people are so grateful about that. And that's why I really do enjoy seeing these communities grow. And that's what I'm hoping to see with this community grow too, because we ourselves that do this stuff, and now that we are pushing to creating more stuff for the channel, is the reason why I hope to seeing this community grow, and hoping that you guys are enjoying the stuff that you're listening and watching here. It's such a cool thing. So but yeah, it's from rumors. Sounds like they will be stopping that, and I don't know if you heard anything else, DJ, about that because you're the one that told me.
Yeah, like people are just like saying that they're gonna be stopping, but people are saying they might make cheaper awards like trophies or something.
Yeah, it's. I think it's just devastating that they're doing that, and you know, yeah, like I said, I mean, I've already said what I said because a lot of people put a lot of work and dedication to this. And I mean, that's probably the reason why there's also reports of people not receiving these plaques after they hit that milestone. you know, because maybe that people or maybe they don't think that those content creators are, to be awarded that, which is pretty selfish of the company itself to do that. You know, kind of bad.
YouTube has been YouTube has been going down like since late 2013 for me at least. I think.
Yeah, I mean, I agree too. It's honestly, it's just started dropping around that year after, because a lot of the ad revenues, because that's how the content creators make their money, and so many other implications. And I mean, I do agree, but it's the main source of where I can watch my content, even though there's some stuff that's copyright, and that's why those videos do get taken down, is another big reason why I try to stick around with YouTube. And because some people will re-release videos like that, but then they will take it down again, and I gotta look somewhere else. It sucks, like it really does
Or
suck.
it's just freaking hard to find.
Yeah, yeah, because sometimes other sites won't have like certain videos like that. And then it just gets really difficult to find more videos then after that point where you can't find it on those sites that people then tell you to go look at.
All right, guys. So go follow the Golden Blocks on Vidly. We will be posting there after YouTube dies.
Oh my god. I hope that doesn't happen. But um well, we were going to let Emma talk about certain things that she wanted to talk about, but she obviously ran away. She went and hid. She was just like, I'm bouncing, but uh well, this is the second to last topic, so we might as well just start right now, because I don't know when she's gonna come back, and that's okay, because we'll give her another opportunity later on when she actually is prepared, and plus, when it's not the holidays. Um, so what is your New Year's resolution? What did you plan on doing for yourself?
Try to be more confident because I am not that confident in myself with a lot of things.
That's very understandable. It's not easy because of the community and the world that we're dealing with right now, and how people handle stuff like that. You don't know how their response is going to be when you try bringing up something, or even try talking to someone. You don't know how they're going to react to it.
Yeah.
It's difficult. It really is. I mean, other than that, though, like, is that your New Year's resolution, or do you have more to continue on with that?
Um,
Is there
maybe try to
something
hang
that
out.
you, is there something more
Maybe,
that you
maybe,
want to try?
maybe try to talk to certain someone
Hmm. That
and
definitely
like
is
and
something
hang out with them a lot more.
that is definitely something that is part of the confidence that you need to build. You need to be more up, and you need to definitely work on yourself. That is a big thing of building up that confidence. And I know you've been dealing with a lot of like eating problems. I mean, could I talk about that,
Hmm.
or
Yeah. Yeah.
like DJ has had a lot of eating problems. Like he will kind of go hours without eating and stuff like that, and that's why he is the size that he is. But it's definitely something that you do have to help yourself, because that's part of your health. Like you need to eat a little bit more. You need to also get the protein that you need, because that's probably something that you do need to work on, and that will
Yeah.
help you build more muscle. That will also give you more fat on your body, so that you can turn that into muscle. It's a lot of working on yourself too. So that that's something that you need to focus on, because that's part of your physical health. Mental health is something else too. Mental health is a big input into all this too, because a lot of mental
Don't
health
even get
will.
me started with mental health.
I know, but mental health is just something that really then inputs into the physical health. It really does. You need a lot of this to work on this. But still,
It's
yeah, no, I
freaking
understand.
middle of the day. Why are they still shooting fireworks?
I understand that, but yeah, I mean, it's that's a lot. I mean, it sounds like your New Year's resolution. Um, well, I mean, if that's all you got right now, then I think I'll talk about mine.
Alrighty.
Well, with my New Year's resolution, I really didn't think about anything. I honestly didn't have something to think about at the moment when, we entered into the new year. But I did think of things that I wanted to improve for myself, and that is physically improve myself because I am a bit overweight, even though if you did see me in person, you'd probably be like, dude, you're not overweight. Doctors will look at me and say, you're overweight. And that's probably because due to the fact that I have a lot of muscle span on my body. Like people like I actually don't know how physically strong I am, but I am really physically strong, and it's something that I actually knew about for years, but I haven't really surpassed my personal records of like how much I can lift and stuff. That's why I don't do a lot of bodybuilding, but I mean, I am a pretty built guy, like just for how I am. But other than that, um, I do want to work more on my creativity when it comes to doing editing, podcasts, videos, creating intros, outros, banners, learning how to use all these programs and making myself a lot more better into using these programs so that we can make better content and bring in more creativity into not just the group but the community, and to make people a lot more excited of seeing these kind of things, and to helping ourselves out with to see what we can actually do when we learn, hey, maybe I want to be a, a director or a video producer or editor. you know Learning about those kind of things help the mind to finding out what you want to do for yourself in your life. And that is basically, that's my New Year's resolution, is to help the community grow and to help myself too.
So by the end of this year, I better see you ripped.
That's what I'm hoping to. That's what I'm hoping to. And since it's only the two of us right now, because Emma walked away, looks like Tyler is still sleeping, and then Bluebot said he was going to join us, but we're already at the end of this podcast. Realistically, the last topic is, I do have an announcement that we are rebranding the Golden Blocks, because there's a lot of content creators out there that do have the Golden Blocks as their name for their channels and stuff. So we're going to change the Golden Blocks to the Mysterious Golden Blocks. And the reason why I brought this out and said we should change it to the Mysterious Golden Blocks is because you never know what you're going to see from us, and you never know what you're going to receive in that little golden block that you have there of stuff like this, videos. You just never know what you're going to receive from us as content creators. So that's why I said we're going to have to rebrand, and we're going to change the group to the Mysterious Golden Blocks, because, we're a big mystery to the world out there.
And we have a heart of gold.
And we do have a heart of gold. We do care about you guys, and we do love you
Yep.
guys. Even though some of you guys really piss me off, I love you. But we do have
Except
that.
that one person. Except you watching this right now. I hate you.
But even though we're going to rebrand the group, I do have announcements that we will be setting up a streaming schedule, and that really is going to involve of how our schedules work with life and with what we do from school, work, clubs, any of that stuff, and that
Or
really,
absolutely nothing.
it's we're gonna try to set up a streaming schedule because the first stream that we actually did together was the video game awards, which I'm upset that I couldn't save that video because that was a pretty fun time. And I will have the. I already did set the Twitch channel to back up on our account, so you guys can rewatch those. And as well as that, I am gonna start uploading the videos to the YouTube channel to make it easier for you guys to actually go back and rewatch those. But that is something that we will be doing because I definitely want to start streaming regularly for the mysterious golden blocks and make it better for you guys to see the streams and actually then try to find the Twitch account and stuff to go and join those live sessions when you guys have the opportunity to do so. And it's gonna, yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a little bit difficult because with all of our schedules, it's gonna be a little difficult to setting that up.
But hopefully we will figure it out.
We're gonna figure it out. Don't worry. It's something that we just all have to work around with and stuff. So that is all that we have for today that we wanted to talk about with you guys. So, if you guys have anything that you definitely want to hear about, or definitely tell us, like, have any questions, definitely message us online on our social media. I do have a web link set up for us, so if you guys just click on that web link, it'll show you to all the social media and as well as Twitch, YouTube, and to join the Discord server. I put up the link there too, so you guys have access to all that. Or if you guys are watching this on YouTube, drop down a comment below. We'll definitely respond back to you as soon as possible. It'll be one of us from one of our personal accounts, or even from the Mysterious Golden Blocks account. But yes, definitely pass on the word with what we're doing, and I'll drop you guys all the information that we just talked about today of this episode. And my name is Jony. This is DJ, and we thank you guys for stopping in on this wonderful episode of, I should just rebrand it now, Mysterious Golden Blocks. And we hope to see you guys on the next episode. And happy holidays. We hope you guys enjoyed it.
Happy holidays. Among Us video coming soon.
Thank you, and we'll see you guys very soon. So, thrive on, guys.
See ya.